I'm live. Woohoo! Let's see if I'm live. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, I did it. I'm so psyched. I am so excited I did this. I can't even tell you like how many times I've been wanting to do this. I'm so excited that I get to do this. So, all right. I'm watching myself, and I'm actually going to share this on my other pages so that we can get started. So I'm going to share this on all my pages first, Nicole Jolie and Sweet and Sweaty Workouts. And wow, I am just thrilled. I'm so thrilled that I can do this. Yay. Live. Okay, so give me a second. And I know this is like, I'm getting ready for everything, but I want to share this. Check out our page too. Okay, post it. Yay. And then I'm going to share it again on share. I'm wondering if I can share this. I think I can on my own timeline. La la la. Share on the page you manage. Yes. Posting as. Maybe I can share share on your own timeline. There we go. Okay, so we are live. If you're not familiar with me, so I am Nicole Jolie, and I'm really happy to be here. And I want to say thanks. Thank you for being here, first and foremost. And I hate that when I say that, first and foremost. Where'd that come from? So antiquated. I feel like 90 years old when I say that kind of stupid stuff. So, and the ums and the ands and the so's. Okay. I think I need to go to Toastmasters. I swear to God. I really do. I need to get to Toastmasters so that somebody can say, no more ums, no more ands, and no more so's. So welcome to my video, and welcome to this live, and I'm really excited to be here. I have been putting this off, and the reason I put this off, because I feel a little bit intimidated in front of lives, and I also feel very embarrassed sometimes, and I also feel like, oh, they're going to judge me so much, and they're going to be so harsh, and I'm a little nervous about that, so I'll be really transparent with you about this. So I've been wanting to do lives for a long time, and pardon me while my air conditioner goes on. I've been wanting to do lives for a long time, and I've really wanted to do this live because I want to do this 30 days in a row. So my goal is to do this for 30 days in a row. And today obviously is the first day, and it's been a little bit difficult to get all the technical stuff going on, but this is my goal every single day, to do these lives. And my goal is to give you, first, value. Second, it's to give you a gift. And third, it's to interact with you. And so as I share this on all of the pages that I have, I would love for you to comment below and share with me first your name, where you're from, how you found me, why you follow me, and what you would like to hear. Because for the next 30 days, my goal is to give you some really awesome information that I have. Now, granted, you haven't heard much from me, and that's because I'm always behind this computer, and I realize that as I watch people, there's so much more out there, and they're like, I'm out here, I'm doing this, and I feel like, well, I'm out there too, but I'm not doing what I said I should be doing. So I'm hoping you can hear me too. I'm hoping that you can hear my audio. If you can't hear my audio, let me just move my microphone closer to me. I'm hoping that you can hear my audio. I think you can. Is there anyone out there who's listening who can let me know if they hear me? Hopefully you do, because this would be a travesty if I had done this whole live and it's not even, it's not, yeah. There we go. Okay, I think I am here live. Woo. Okay, all of the technical difficulties. So the goal here is to give you a free gift, to give you value, and to interact with you. And so for the next, I'd like to do this every day for like 365 days, honestly, because I have so many things I want to share with you, and I'm just dying to like get it all out. And so this is my way of doing it. I have a Snapchat account, and actually I'm going to Snapchat right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm learning how to Snapchat. So this is my live, and you can see me. Woo! I'm on live. Yay, I did it. I'm so excited. Join us at SkinByRadiance. Bye. So I did it. Okay, I'm so excited. I got my phone to work. I got my Snapchat to work. So I'm boogieing now. All right, you guys. So what was I planning on doing today? This was my goal on Sunday night. Let me just share with you what I did. On Sunday night, I got myself made up with makeup, and I don't wear makeup, but eyeshadow and eye stuff, and you know, I'm not a really big makeup wearer anymore. I used to be like tons of makeup. In fact, something you probably don't even know about me is that in 1985, I moved to New York City when I was 17 years old, and I had no money. I had $50, and it was January 3rd of 1985, and it was the worst snow ever. And I got off the plane at JFK, and I had a one-night stay at a welfare hotel. That was it. And actually, no, was it one night? It was 1 week, pardon me. It was 1 week, pardon me. And I had 1 week stay at a welfare hotel, and it was freezing. The heater didn't work. I had very little clothes. I came from California, never being to New York. I didn't know anyone there. And my first day out, I hustled, and I went to all the temp agencies, and then I went into, there was a temp agency at Bloomingdale's. And so I went into Bloomingdale's, and they said, okay, we'll give you a job as a spritzer. And I don't remember, and this is pretty old, so a lot of you might not even know what a spritzer was, but we used to spray perfume on people as they'd walk by until they got lawsuits, and then that stopped happening. And now you have these little cards, and you spray it on the card. But anyway, the point being is I was a spritzer, and I loved all the makeup. I loved it because I was around it all the time. So I ended up becoming, or learning how to do makeup for Clinique. And Clinique just loved, I was really creative, and I loved doing makeup. So I was like doing makeup on everybody. Well, all the older ladies in the Bloomingdale's, and in Bloomingdale's was old at the time. I mean, it was like Lord and Taylor kind of people. You know, it wasn't Bergdorf Goodman. It wasn't Henry Bendel's. It wasn't, what is the other one? I can't remember now, and it starts the... Anyway, it doesn't matter, but it wasn't Saks, and it wasn't any of those stores. It was more, Bloomingdale's was off the beaten path. It was on the east side, or it is on the east side, on 53rd and 3rd, between Lex and 3rd. And it was a big block of a store, but it was a destination. Whereas like Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue, that was a destination too, but you could still go and boutique it all the way down Madison or Fifth Avenue. So the people that came into Bloomingdale's were looking for something very specific at Bloomies. And when I was doing the makeup, I remember all the old ladies used to come up to me, and they would go, "Oh, your makeup is so good." And I would do these crazy eyes and like just really neat stuff. Well, I ended up, I think I got fired from that job for not showing up on time or something a couple times in a row, because I don't know what happened. But anyway, I don't even know. I was 17. I can't remember. But I ended up going to work on the New York Stock Exchange. So that's a little bit more about me than you probably want to know. But the point is that I don't wear makeup like I used to wear makeup. And now my makeup consists of like these little tiny bags of a few little eye pencils and some really bad mascara. In fact, I'm going to give a review for Smashbox X-rated mascara. It sucks. That's my review. And so that now is really what I do. I don't do any makeup, but I do skincare. And how did I get into skincare? So So this whole month I'm going to share with you a couple of stories about me, and I'm just going to go through and just be really transparent and cover up my mess back here because it's pretty messy. I have Post-it notes all over my walls for things that I want to do. So how did I get into skincare? A lot of people ask me like, oh, are you, it's huge. Are you Rodan and Fields? Is it Rodan and Fields? And I remember when Rodan and Fields first came out with this Proactive, and I actually used it for a little while until my skin just like, I swear to God, it looked so awful after using it for so long. And long was like 60 days, 90 days. It was terrible. So they came out, years ago, 2002. I think they've been out for like 14, 15 years now. And they just started doing this affiliate program, which, it takes a while to get yourself off on the charts. I mean, people are like, oh, you developed your own skincare line. And I'm like, yeah, it takes a long time. It's not like, you see these people online and they're like, oh, overnight I made $15,000. Yeah, it was a long frickin' night. It started like 4 years before that. It wasn't overnight that you made 15 grand. So a lot of people think that, oh, it's, now you've made it. Now the work starts. I remember listening to, not too long ago, in fact, this last week I was listening to Sarah Blakely, who is the owner of Spanx, and how she created Spanx. And I just love her whole aura. She's just so down to earth. But anyway, Spanx was created, and she said then the work started. And that's exactly how I feel with Radiance. I mean, because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I really didn't know. I can honestly say to you, if I were to give you advice about going into skincare, I'd say no, don't do it. And that's why they develop these MLMs, because the hard part is done. The super hard part is done. Now all you got to do is walk in, buy a couple $100 worth of skincare, and then peddle it to your friends and family and tell them how great it is or whatever. And that's all good and well, but it's not. It's like people say to you, oh yeah, you have your own skincare line. No, you never developed it. You didn't have anything to do with it. In fact, you don't even know where the hell it's made. You don't know. You don't know where the ingredients are coming from. You have no idea what they do as far as testing goes. You have no idea if it's cruelty free or not, because you don't know where they're getting their sources from. And I can say that 100% out of 100% of the people probably don't know. And you can argue with me all you want. I really don't care, because it's not my company and it doesn't matter to me. But the point is that, yes, I developed my own skincare line. And the reason I developed my own skincare line was because what I found out there wasn't working. It just wasn't working. And it wasn't working because, first of all, there were too many toxins in it. Secondly, it didn't protect the skin of my athletes like I wanted it to help them get through their racing and their training without having to worry about breakouts, without having to worry about their SPF leaking into their eyes and causing their contacts to get all fuzzy. They didn't have to worry about it. And it took me a long time to figure this out. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm some chemist and I was like, oh, I'm going to come up with an idea. That wasn't the case at all. It was more of the idea behind this was to solve a problem. It wasn't to make a million. It was to solve a problem. And I remember listening, and I'm going to revert back to Sarah Blakely, because Sarah said something really cool, and she said, I wasn't in it for the money. I was in it to help people solve a problem. And that's like the light bulb went off. It was like this big light bulb above my head, and I was like, totally, I get it, because that's what I did. I went into this to help people, not to make a million, because I didn't think I would make a million at this. And I haven't made a million at this. So, it's not like, oh, I made $1 million yet. So if you have, by the way, if you have anything to say, or you're watching or you're tuning in and you see me, make sure you comment below, because I would love to hear what you have to say. I'm like looking at the sites, or at my page too. And so anyway, and I put the wrong, I think I put the wrong thing here. Yay, SkinByRadiance is live and wants to give you free gifts. So so really, you guys, it's more than free gifts. I mean, everybody can give free gifts. Everybody can give you a Freebinator thing. You know, Freebinators are all over the world. Everybody wants something for free. Everybody wants something for free, and they want something more for free, and then they want another thing for free, and then they want you to give them free for the rest of their life. That's what everybody wants, you know, the Freebinators. But really, I am going to give free gifts out to those people who are watching and that are sharing. I am going to do that. So I'm going to make this a longer live, and I'm going to do this for 30 days. And so my goal, after I get all these stories out, my goal is seriously to share why I started Radiance, what it does, how it's helped people, and my goal, my real goal, and the underlying theme among this is or about this line is the goal that I really would love to be able to help more women feel confident when they're working out. And so I have no makeup on. I'm going to do this with no makeup on. I'm not going to get dressed up. I'm not going to do the green screen behind me. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to really do this every day. And even if I have an and an and a so and a but and all that other crap, I'm just going to do it. I don't care. And if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, then that's fine too. You don't have to listen to it. Like Gary Vee says, it's just about speed, and it's about getting yourself to market, and it's about telling people about your product. And I realized this morning that I don't tell people enough about my product. People are like, "Oh, you have your own skincare line?" And they look at me like quizzically, like they're puzzled. And I'm thinking, don't you even know this? And I realized that no, they don't know this because they're too busy in their own freaking lives to know that I have a skincare line, or to care for that matter. So the goal here is not to get you to necessarily care so much. It's the goal is to get you involved and see that one woman has literally, and I'll share my stories with you as I go along, because I want to make these lives like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to share my story about this. Tomorrow I'm going to share my story about this. And I'm really going to share with you how I got to this point, and how at 49 years old I was able to do this, and what my goals are going through with this, because I realize that I truly believe that there's a purpose for everybody on this planet, and I think that your purpose is, like for me, my purpose is to interact with people. And this morning I realized I don't interact with people enough. I'm behind this computer too much creating bullshit that doesn't work. And I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm saying it's just creating stuff that, like, I'm always like, oh, it's technical and I've got to fix it and I've got to fix it. And I just realized, like, I have to totally do this differently, because I'm not reaching the people I want to reach, and I'm not saying what I need to say. And so I'm asking for your help in finding out, what can I say, what can I do, what can I help you with that is skin oriented, okay, that will help you with your workouts, that not only that will probably help you with your marketing too, because there's so much that I know about that, but what can I do to help you? And so, you know, and I'm not talking about, oh, give me $1 million, because I don't, you know, if you're that kind of friend and you have that kind of thing to say to me, then you don't need to be my friend. And you don't need to be following me. Really, I mean, like, give me some value, because I'm going to give you some value. So, you know, it's if I'm going to give you value, I'm going to expect a valuable comment back that's going to actually help me to run my business better, just like I'm going to help you to do that. So I'm going to help run your skincare better. I'm going to help run your workouts better, because I'm going to be giving all of my information to you freely for the next 30 days. And I want to see how this works, because I think that if I change everything up like this, I have a feeling that I'm going to reach people that really, really want to hear my message. And I know out of the 8 billion people on this planet, there's got to be a few people, like maybe 10,000 out of those 8 billion, that want to hear my message. And I truly believe that I can create a loyal, not only a loyal following, but people that want to interact with me on a daily basis and want to help me to share my message as well. So what are the freebies? Okay, so I'm going to end this on all this diatribe. I'm going to end it, and tomorrow I'm going to have notes, because notes are good. I love notes. Notes are awesome. I'm going to do every day a skincare tip of the day for you. I'm going to give you a free, anybody who's watching and who's sharing this with at least 3 people, with a call to action on it, with like, hey, not just sharing like, hey, look at this, but hey, this is a friend of mine, I know her, and I want to help her out and her goal. So my goal this month is to, and I'm going to be really transparent, is to reach my first $10,000 month. That's my goal this month. And I've never reached $10,000 in sales with Radiance, and I would absolutely be so thrilled if I could do that. So I have a little bit of a new formulation coming out, and some new products that I would love to be able to market and love to be able to give to my loyal fan base, but I can't do it unless I have the money to invest. And so my goal is to have $10,000 in sales. Not only that, so that I can give back the 10% of my net profits to nonprofit 501c3s that promote love and kindness and compassion on our planet, and that give out good feeling, because there's so much negativity on the web now. It's just like crazy. So my goal is to every day fill it with something positive, fill it with something awesome, fill it with something that can give people an inspiration to walk away and go, I can do that. Not only can I do that, I feel good about it. And it doesn't have to be about skincare. That's not what this is about. Granted, I want to be able to sell, $10,000 worth of Radiance, but that's not the point. The point is to give you an overview of how I did this. And the only way I can reach you, and the only way I can tell you that, is by doing this. And if you can help me share my message, it's going to come back tenfold to you. So I would sincerely appreciate it. So that being said, the freebies. So share this with 3 people, tag them and share them, and say, hey, or share with them. Nicole's doing this, and she's giving out, and I'm giving out free healthy skin vitamins. So I take 2 of these a day. There are 30 caplets in each one of these bottles, and so they last for 15 days, obviously. I take 2 of these a day. They help me. I don't have weak nails or weak hair or anything. In fact, oh God, I have a gross story. I'll share it tomorrow. But yeah, it's pretty gross, but it's funny gross. It's good. It's a good story. So I don't have weak nails, and I usually have a gel nail polish on my nails, but I picked it off out of my nerves of sitting here behind the computer. But I do take 2 of these a day, and I also take biotin. I'll share with you some of my stuff that I take on a daily basis so that you can see what I do to keep healthy. So I'm going to share that with you. I'm excited to be here. I don't have any followers right now, and it is Tuesday at 10:44 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's 7:44 a.m. on Pacific Time. It's the 27th of September, and by the 27th of October, my goal, seriously, is to have $10,000 worth of sales for Radiance, so that we can keep going and keep moving this momentum into fit skincare for women who work out and men who work out. I want to start a men's line so badly, but I need that money in order to invest back into the business. So if there is a way that you can help me, I would sincerely appreciate it. I will leave you with this. Tomorrow, we're going to do this at about the same time. I'm going to do these lives every day, and I am really excited about this. I mean, I don't care if I'm talking to one person. I just don't care. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it until it works. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just not going to give up. So you might be sick of hearing from me, but please let me know in the comments below. And I'm checking the pages right now for comments, and I'm going to be posting, randomly things throughout the day about this. And if you see, like, I've posted on Sweet and Sweaty Workouts. So I'll give you these links to these pages, Sweet and Sweaty Workouts. I posted the video interview I did with Grayson. It's really cute, and her skin does look better when she doesn't use the moisturizer. It does definitely show in her skin. I've noticed that. So anyway, okay, you guys, I will be sharing with you. If there's anything you want to hear about, I'm going to share with you my top daily skincare tips. And I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to learn how to do that. This is a growth work in progress, so I'm not all shiny and pretty with pretty backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, and have like the New York scene behind me and all that good stuff. I'm just real, and this is who I am, and this is why I created my line, for real people. It's not for people who want to pretend to be something else and are ashamed of who they really are. So that being said, I really appreciate your being here, and I can't tell you enough like how big this is for me. So thank you so much, and thank you for being here. If there's something that I can answer, or if there's any questions you have, let me know below. Tag 3 friends, like I said. Give them a call to action. Our goal is $10,000 with the sales this month so that we can keep going. And I will see you tomorrow about the same time. So look for me, and I'm going to share my gross story about what happened yesterday, which is actually pretty gross. And then I'm also going to share a skincare tip of the day. And then whoever shares this with 3 people and tags them, and they come and they watch and they make a move, you know, I really would like them to purchase our products. We only have, and this is my best seller here, I love this stuff, and I don't even have a bottle of this because I have 36 bottles left, and it's near and dear to my heart. It's what I started with. It's what my athletes used in the very beginning. It's called the anti-aging serum. I don't like the packaging so much, but I'll figure that out as I throw it. So I would love to sell all of these 36, but that's it. Once I sell 36, we need extra money to invest. So that's where we're at. Skincare is a little expensive, as you well know. Not just expensive for you to wear, but expensive for me to start. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'm so excited I'm doing this, and I've really put myself out there. I feel good about it. My stomach's growling, and I'm gonna end up going to work out today, and I'll do some Snapchats. I'm gonna do new Snapchats. So I've learned how to do Snapchat. And granted, I'm not the greatest at it, but I'm gonna get better at it, I swear. So have a beautiful day. Mwah. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.